Hey guys, and welcome back to the AC Milan career mode. Today's episode is going to be extremely important for for season 2 basically. This episode is going to decide whether we go through in the Champions League or not. Let's take a look at the calendar. We've got Roma coming up in the league, which is also pretty important if you want to stay top of the league. But 2 or 3 days after that, we've got the second leg of the round of 16 Champions League fixtures against Borussia Dortmund. I'm giving that game top priority. I don't care that we're only 2 points ahead of second in the league. We need to focus our attention on that the most, although Roma is not to be underestimated. I will still put out a decent enough side. They're currently in 7th, so not having the best of seasons, but still solid. And let's take a look at the team I'm going to use for that game. This is the side I've picked. It's not my weakest, but definitely not my strongest side. Bruno Perez, Diego Lopez, Niang, the only real stars, Maximovic as well, are trying to find the right balance between first team players and second string players to at least be competitive against AS Roma at home. I'm expecting to not lose. At least a win would be absolutely huge in the title race. As I said, they're not having the best of seasons, but a win could see them jump up to 6th. They're still in the running for European football, so they need the win as well. It's going to be a tense game. Our home record is actually the best in the league. We've won 10 games, drawn 2, and only lost 1. Juve are second. I mean, the records for us are insane. I think we're also the best scoring team in the league. Well done by Niang, straight from kickoff. He's trying to work his way through. It doesn't quite work out like that, but Baselli takes a good shot. Bertolacci on the rebound. It's 1-0 after 2 minutes. Unbelievable start to the game from the Rossoneri. 1-0 after 2 minutes. Niang ran at them from kickoff. He couldn't get the shot off. Baselli forces a good save from Boschetti, and the rebound has nicely been tucked away by that man, Andrea Bertolacci. 1-0. Yep, I made a mistake. Gervinho intercepts. I need Eli to come up big with the tackle here. It's completely my fault. I'm not going to be mad at my team. That was just stupid and retarded on my part. Tried to pass it out and we paid the price. If you watched the previous episode, you know that Daniele Baselli hit one from approximately this distance and scored. So we're going to try it again. Can he do it? 2 episodes in a row. Oh, it's a good save. The chance is still alive. Bertolacci on the back post. Cleared off the line. How have we not scored? Andrea Poli into Bertolacci into Mauri into Luis Adriano. Good football again from AC Milan. Dominating in the first half. Just not been rewarded for it. And now Mauri's going to try it. Jose Mauri! Come on, man. We definitely had the most and the best chances of the game. It's such a stupid mistake I made giving them that goal. And if it's going to cost us 2 points, I'll be gutted. That could be a dodgy touch there. Niang picks it up. Tries to run through them. Doesn't quite work out like that. But Bertolacci picks it up. Goes past one. And that is a penalty for AC Milan. Early on in the second half, we have to score. Another electrifying start to the half with a beautiful opportunity to score from the spot. Luis Adriano against Boschetti. Can he score? Yes, he can. Early on, we take the lead back, and hopefully, let's not make any more mistakes at the back. Oh, mistake. Luis Adriano into Niang. Niang back into Luis Adriano. It's 3-1. And we punished them for making a mistake. They punished us for doing the same thing. We dispossessed them in their own half, and we just capitalised on it. Beautiful 1-2 between Adriano and Niang. Very unselfish from both. And it's Luis Adriano with the finish in the end to wrap up the game. Florenzi whips one into the area. Flicked on, and if he hits that on target, it's a goal. Diego Lopez had no chance, but they miss. Oh, they've gone for it. Adam Lialic hits the post. How has he missed that? And the rebound has been missed as well. It's not their day for Roma. They could have easily scored. And there we go. That's the end of the game. AC Milan beat Roma 3-1 with what was not the best side we put out there, but we performed really well. And if it wasn't for that one mistake we made, it would have been a perfect result. To be fair to Roma, they did play a good game as well, and they were extremely unlucky in certain situations. But we'll take the 3 points and move on to the Champions League. Looking at the press conference before this crucial game, I'm looking at some of the ratings of the players. They've actually got a brilliant team, but we already knew that. I'm going to praise Dortmund's manager because they came back from being 2-0 down, and actually I'm going to praise the team because they were very good at coming back. They never gave up, so they deserve a little bit of respect before going into this game. I'm not sure if that actually does anything, but you never know. Niang wants improved wages, and Mario Balotelli is back from his injury that took him out of the game for a couple of months. I could put him on the bench, I'm not sure. Niang's wage will be increased by 30,000 a week. He deserves it, he's been excellent. For the game against Dortmund, this is the side I've picked. I've changed formation to a 4-3-3 with narrow wingers, and I've done this for the simple fact that Balotelli is still not fit, Luis Adriano is tired, and Menez is basically the only real striker I have. So I'm going to play with one striker, El Shaarawy and Berardi next to him. The midfield consists of De Jong, Çalhanoğlu and Verdi, and a 4 at the back, simply because we do not need to win the game. A draw, a 0-0 or a 1-1 is enough, so I'm not going to be stupid and play 3-5-2. I'm going to take a tactical approach of this game and try and get the result we need to qualify. This is a team. Let's get into the game. Welcome to the San Siro for another night of European football. Both teams are still in it. Both teams can still qualify. This is going to be one hell of a game. And unlike last year, where I could easily reach the semi-final or the final of the Champions League on FIFA, I'm not so confident this time round. I mean, I'm struggling against Dortmund. Granted, they're a good side, but then no Barcelona, Bayern or Real Madrid. So maybe it'll be more difficult than I thought it would be to get past these. And how far can we go? I'm not sure. We'll need a bit of luck tonight to qualify, and if we do, anything's possible, but we need to be realistic here. The quarterfinals is probably the best we can do. Marco Reus and El Shaarawy are the players to watch. Who's going to win the battle of the left wingers? Stefan or Marco? Who knows? Mistake by Çalhanoğlu, and Dortmund are on the attack. Romagnoli does well. He's been fouled there, ref, surely. Kagawa into Durm. Durm with the shot. Well blocked by Maksimovic. Shaky start. Çalhanoğlu, we've got a situation here. Menez can look for Stefan El Shaarawy, who takes the long distance finesse shot. Roman Burki pushes out for a corner. Nigel de Jong has to hold off Socrates. He's done well so far, Nigel. The warrior, he's going into the box. No one's stopping him. Nigel de Jong with the shot. A good save again. Edinson Cavani somehow is onside. He surely was offside there, but Diego Lopez makes the first big save for Milan. That could have been 1-0. And there we go. That is half-time. 0-0 currently at the San Siro between AC Milan and Borussia Dortmund. A careful start from both sides. I felt like we created some good opportunities to score. 3 shots, 3 on target. They only had their 1 shot on target, which could have been a goal, to be completely honest with you. That was a really good chance for them. But as it stands, we are going through. Looking at Simone Verdi's fitness, it makes sense to bring on Jose Mauri instead. He's also a more defensive-minded midfielder, so that'll help us keep them out. It seems like a logical substitution to me. It's a great ball. Edinson Cavani, what a save by Diego Lopez. The save of the tournament could see Milan qualify. That should have been 1-0. He had no right to save that. Berardi against Mats Hummels, not the easiest defender to get past. He's done well, but then giving it straight back to them. No, he hasn't. Berardi into Hakan, into Menez. I fucked it. I absolutely fucked it. Unless El Shaarawy can score. Mauri! 1-0. Milan have taken the lead in what is a hugely important game. I mean, they should have scored on the other end. Diego Lopez had no right to save that header from Cavani. We go down the other end. Nearly messed it up. But Jose Mauri, the substitute, is at the right place at the right time to make the big step for Milan. Eric Durm in a lot of space. Edinson Cavani is an aerial threat. We need to be careful for the cross. He's actually going for it eventually. Diego Lopez is having the game of his life. It's a good ball into the area. Well defended by AC Milan. They've gone all out attack. This is our chance. Menez can look for Domenico Berardi. Really made that mistake again. It's going to be 2-0. It's over. Dortmund are out of the Champions League. Oh, that finish from Menez. That just makes it a little bit more disgusting. But Milan have made it 2-0. And this should be the qualification wrapped up. They're going to the quarterfinals. But just let's take a look at that finish again from Menez. That's just disgusting. We've got a one-on-one situation here. Can Jeremy Menez get another run going against Mats Hummels? We've got El Shaarawy in support. El Shaarawy back into Menez. This has to be the end. Oh my days. No way. If only that went in. A Rabona cross followed by a bicycle kick. Do you see what I mean? This has been a huge confidence boost for our team. We've qualified for the quarterfinals, and all of a sudden we start to play better. We believe in our own abilities. But I have to say, regardless of all the Rabonas and goals we've scored, Diego Lopez is my man of the match because he kept us in it when it was 0-0. He actually gets man of the match as well, an 8.3 rating, well deserved. Okay, and Mbaye Niang does suffer of some kind of mental illness because he wants to have a better wage, so I give him that wage. Thanks for giving me an extended run in the team. Not sure where that came from. And then he says he's not going to renew his contract. So in the matter of 5 days, Niang has had 3 different mindsets about his current stay at the club. I'm not sure what's happening, but I'm going to send the club doctor to your house and try and get this fixed. You know what? I'm just going to use that team. I'm just going to use that team and sim the game against Udinese. Why the hell not? we've done so well, and I just want to get this game out of the way. I'm still buzzing about that result against Dortmund. Of course we lose. Like, who cares? Who cares? I'm not even too bothered. Actually, I should be bothered because Inter have now overtaken us in the Serie A, but it's fine. We've got time to recover, and, you know, when it really starts to become dangerous, I will not sim any more games. I just don't believe how we've just lost against Udinese, but then again, they are a solid side. Niang has gone up to an 80 rating. Very nice. Right, guys, and the next episode, unfortunately, will be taking on Juventus, and this is going to be dangerous. If we drop points, Inter could potentially be running away with it. We cannot let that happen. Let's take a look at the fixtures. We've got Juve, Cagliari, which is a must-win game, and we've done it. We've actually come up against one of the best teams in the world, if not the best team, Barcelona. Here are the quarterfinals in the Champions League. Amazing games coming up, and the only weak side left in it is Borussia Mönchengladbach, who have surprisingly took out PSG in the process. We've got Manchester United against Arsenal, Chelsea against Liverpool. 4 English teams are going to battle it out for a spot in the semi-finals. We've got Barcelona and Real Madrid still in it. I'm not sure where Bayern Munich is, but they should have been in there. Unfortunately, they didn't make it, apparently. But we are playing Barcelona. That is one hell of a fixture. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you are as well. I hope you enjoyed. I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all later.